Hey everyone, happy Thursday. It's Donna with Simply Living Wellness. I'm coming at you today from Denver. I'm in Denver for a couple weeks with my son and super excited to be hanging out with him. We are going to go see the Rolling Stones tonight. Woohoo! With Widespread Panic opening. I can't believe it. Not at Red Rocks, unfortunately, but it's at the stadium here downtown, and we are getting psyched because that is later today. I want to talk to you today about the number one cause of most chronic disease. So if you are suffering from various health issues that are sort of unexplained, you go to the doctor, your tests look normal, but you still don't feel well. Maybe you are having fatigue or sluggishness, low energy, brain fog, you can't sleep at night, maybe you're having weight gain or stubbornness, resistance to weight loss, especially around the belly, which has to do with hormones, muscle aches, weakness, joint pain, stiffness. The list goes on and on. Cold hands and feet, dry skin, brittle nails, puffy face, bloating, dark circles under your eyes, puffy eyes. I get that a lot. Hormonal imbalances, but they don't always show up in the tests. So this is a sign of cellular inflammation, and cellular inflammation is one of the major causes of chronic diseases, and the number one cause of cellular inflammation is neurotoxins in the body. So you can read about this in the National Library of Medicine, but this is becoming a bigger and bigger issue as our environment becomes more and more toxic. The older we get, the more the buildup in the body. We naturally should be able to detox heavy metals and plastics and all these things in our body, but when it accumulates so much, we can't detox it all. Our bucket gets full and we get this cellular inflammation and we start developing these chronic issues that build up over time. So the cause of this is the cellular inflammation, and it's the neurotoxins that cause the inflammation. Now, this is not like inflammation like a knee. If you twist your knee, it becomes inflamed. We're talking about cellular inflammation. It's the cellular membrane around each cell that gets inflamed. And what happens is that the inflammation causes the cell receptors, the hormone receptors that are around the cell membrane, to not be able to hear the communication from the hormones. So they can't talk to the hormones, can't talk to the cells, and basically the hormones then cannot do their job properly in the body. And more so, the toxins accumulate, these neurotoxins accumulate in the pituitary gland, which is at the center of the brain. And the pituitary gland is the control center for the endocrine system, for all the hormones in the body. And when the control center breaks down, the hormones again cannot do their job. They can't talk to the cells. And what happens is you start having this hormonal imbalance and issues like thyroid issues and Hashimoto's and diabetes and elevated cortisol, and the list goes on and on. And what happens is that you go to the doctor and it doesn't show up in the testing that you have hormonal problems, like thyroid in particular is very typical to not show up in the test until years and years and years of having this problem. Then it finally shows up, but you felt like crap this entire decade of having this issue. So you go get tested, and the tests show normal, but you still feel like crap. So then you start doing things like exercising and eating well, eating clean, dieting. You still don't feel well. You get lots of sleep. You minimize your alcohol, sugar intake, processed food intake. You still don't feel well. You're super confused. You're like, I do better than most of my friends, and yet I'm the one feeling like crap. What is going on? Well, that is what's going on. You have toxins in your body. Your body can't get rid of them, and it's causing all kinds of long-term chronic disease, chronic issues, and you feel like crap. So what you need to do is detox and get these out of the brain, in particular the pituitary gland, but out of the cells. We have to detox these neurotoxins out of the cells. So you can eat clean and do all of the things proper, but you still, until you get rid of what's already accumulated in the body, eating clean and healthy is not going to do a dang thing until you've also gotten rid of what's already built up in the body. So you need to eat clean and live clean and try to minimize new toxicity coming into the body. But you also have to get rid of what's already there that the body hasn't been able to get rid of naturally. You can do this until you're blue in the face and you won't see a difference. So that's why your diet and your exercise and all this clean eating is not helping. So let me know if you have any questions. And I have a question here. Does it cause PCOS as well? I'm not sure what that is. Nashad, thank you for your question. What do you mean by that? And I'd be happy to answer if I can. And if any other questions come in the meantime, just post them below. I will answer them next week. And I will join you once again on a Q&A live every Thursday at noon Pacific, 3 o'clock Eastern. Thank you for being here. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.